what should we make? What did we say we're making? We're gonna make a little fritai.
A little fritai.
But with a little twist. Because we realize, like I said, griot populaire dans la rue, banane yo moun yo remet yo la radio. Ça met on remet banane tout.
C'est mon de paix. Banane même tout gens. Ouais, j'aime tweet que moun qui t'es premier fait papita avec sur mon paradis. Yeah, come on, you know that one of the best thing.
So we're gonna keep it very simple today. We're in Haiti, so we wanted to bring you some of the authentic dishes, but at the same time with a little twist. So we're gonna make fritai because we know Carel is here. We just want to hang out in the yard.
And I love fritai too.
Something for us to snack on, nothing too heavy. So not fair pickles. En pile nan nous appelle des recettes pickles, non seulement banane aujourd'hui, banane free. Qu'est-ce qu'on encore fait au niveau?
Boulette morue.
Boulette morue ou café ça, oui. La boulette morue en bas nous avec. We'll wash it down with something.
Citronnade.
Citronnade? Okay. So let's get going. We're gonna keep it simple.
Okay.
So we have pickles. Tout le monde toujours apprend des faire pickles. Très simple. Chou.
Pas de pickles sans chou.
Pas de pickles sans chou. C'est chou, carotte, ou petits oignons avec piment bouc. Right? Scotch bonnet pepper. Okay. So if you wanna know, that's what it is. Scotch bonnet pepper, cabbage, carrots, onions. And you need this grater, grage. You take this side of it, the bigger side, and you grate your carrots. Julienne your cabbage, put it all in a bowl. No va faire pile, c'est nous trois seulement. The amount you use, I use about whatever amount.
Depending on what flavor you want.
Of course, like me, my ratio is usually, I like ratios. So basically the cabbage is the king or the queen of the dish. So whatever amount of cabbage I use about 1/8 the amount of carrots. And then onions, just a little bit for flavor. So I'm using about 1/8 of a small onion, and then 1 pepper. Okay?
So that's piqué ou plus
piment, like her. So it's diable, il fait ça. So nous ajouter, on a mis, I don't fish on Creole, mais we want to we have to meet. We in the middle. So we're using a little sour orange. Zoransu to flavor it up. Okay? In the US, I tend to use vinegar because sour oranges are not always available. So I use vinegar. But remember, sour orange is extremely sour. So we dilute it with a little bit of water. So about the same amount. Equal amounts of sour orange and water. And that's really what's going to cook your cabbage. So basically, you're going to leave it. And then you're gonna season it with a little salt. You can do black pepper too, but I just like salt. Keep it simple. And then that's it. Tout secret. I'm giving all the secrets of Haiti. This is pickles. You let that marinate at least an hour, I usually say. But if you have more time, because the longer it sits, the better it tastes. Yes. And then we'll overnight. You can keep this in your refrigerator for months, okay? So we're gonna let that marinate. It's that simple. We're gonna put that to the side, and we're gonna go to our banane. Banane is really simple. Oh, can you tell them what kind of plantains while I grab the knife?
In the US we call this plantain, but if you're from Haiti, this is banane miski. Yeah. Not the fig one, not the gosbot bien coban. This is the ideal plantain to use when
to make some banana.
Carel,
I don't know. If I'm wrong, correct me. Okay?
Go ahead.
You just hold it like this, and in the back of the banana, that's where you cut it off. And and then you just put it like this.
Oh, Carel, pas mal du tout. C'est mon pas de paix.
Okay, and then you will have here to
the opening. Basically, that's what you quick thing. So the only thing I would add to that is a little trick. If you cut the top off,
I should do that. It would be better for me to get it out. But hey, banana.
I already have some.
So you see, we can marry.
Ok, nous déjà gagné calé, mais nous allons ajouter ça là-dedans.
Ok.
Carel did that, and this will happen. You will have some pieces. So just take your knife and remove them, and basically you're just cutting them at an angle. Okay.
Perfect.
And in the water, basically what you have is water and salt.
Yes.
Ajoute au petit sel. Ajoute valove, okay? And then a little zoansu. Again,
Ou bien
you don't
vinaigre,
have
justement.
vinaigre,
Vinaigre pour
whichever one you want. So
Il a une belle couleur,
and
le
belle
fruit.
petit goût too. You ajoute things. Sometimes, if you want to get fancy with it, you can add a little garlic powder, a little onion powder. You can give it nice flavor. But I like the simple. It's really good. But I wanted to keep it nice and simple, just that natural taste of the bananas, and we're good to go. Now, this is the thing about banana food. It's twice fried. So nous frites. Here's our oil we're already frying. So we have a fryer. Nous avons un petit stove là, nous en Haiti, but nous avons un petit stove. What kind of stove is this, Carel? Peut-être qu'on a every day. I see them all over.
It works with kerosene, ça with the gaz blanc.
Kerosene, yeah.
Parce que l'homme qui était haïtien, quand on est c'est charbon.
The charbon, yeah, basically. But now with all that environment thing for nous pas couper pied bois and everything, so they're promoting those kind of stoves. And there's other one qui marche avec gaz propane and everything, but this one is with gas blanc and kerosene. So you get it. If you get the mesh, it's like that can last for years because you just change those, I don't know how you call them, mesh. Qui c'est à peu près même mesh que moun qui vient en Haïti when because it's a kind of cotton qui inside that you put in and met the gas en bas and then l'humel et puis ou capable de volume gourler and that can make you spaghetti in like 10 minutes. Or you can c'est l'humel n'a pas utilisé pour faire
tout chaud avec. So we're gonna take our bun, so it's 2 times fried. So I must say,
because it's not blue cell.
So remember, oil and water don't mix. So les pas for TV. As a chef, we get so we're gonna add our plantain. And you want a little bit of water in there. Haitian cooking is dangerous cooking. We're gonna go to the parce que c'est tout ça quite quickly. And we're gonna put all of that in there. Some of the
Yeah.
How was the commute here?
Say again?
How was the commute?
Wait a minute. It was really hard for me to come here because I came from Pétionville and you were in Lapland. It's not easy. I was stuck in the traffic for about 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's like that.
Is it over?
At this time, it's rush hour. A lot of people are coming from Lapland to go to Pétionville to pick up their kids. A lot of people coming from La Ville to go to Lapland, and that's how it is.
Okay, so that's it. Nous allons monter du fer.
Oui.
Bear with me. So you want your heat at about medium high, because you want it high enough
to cook the plantain
because you have a lot of
burning
plantains in there. But you actually, this is the
and
stage.
to be able to press it as well.
This is the stage where your plantains get cooked. The second time you fry them is just to get that crisp on it. This time you're actually cooking it. So we're gonna let that fry a little bit. And in the meantime, Veronique, maybe you could start doing the prep for the boulette.
Okay, so I'm making boulette morue, and it's very authentic. It's the way that my mother taught me to make it. It's the way my grandmother before her made it. So
it's the way it should be done.
Completely authentic. So I'm using lamb véritable, and it has to be cooked. And it has to be cooked, really well cooked. And when it's done being cooked, I mashed it, and this is what it looks like. It kind of looks like mashed potato, but it's better. It keeps you full longer, and it tastes a little bit sweet. It's sweeter than potatoes.
What is it called? This is actually called a breadfruit.
This is breadfruit, but in Haiti it's lamb véritable.
So they can see.
So you can see the inside. And then I smash it, and it looks like this, and it's a little bit sweeter. And I use morue, and this is what it looks before I soak it and drain it and get some of the salt out. And after, this is I've cooked it, drain it, get the salt out, and this is what it looks like. And for that, I'm using half of a Scotch bonnet pepper, which is piment book, but I'm retirer grain London without the seeds. I'm using 2 cloves of garlic, and this is parsley. It looks so small because it's organic and it smells awesome. And I'm using 1 whole green pepper, samunyo ici les scallion, and then I'm using 2 eggs. So this is l'amveita.
Okay, so the outside looks like this, the inside looks like that. Okay, and then also, Veronique, you mentioned you removed the seed of the pepper. Could you please explain why?
I removed the seed of the pepper because Scotch bonnet pepper is extremely hot. And I don't know if everybody eats pepper, so it's better to remove the seed so you get the taste of the pepper without it being really, really hot. So, ouais, mais piment, ok?
Pas en pile, mais
voilà, c'est pour ça que je retire les graines dedans. Donc ça me fait mettre tout ça ensemble et puis me piler, voilà.
Pilon.
Mais en pilon.
I finally got a real pillow in Haiti.
Le piler.
She was a French pillow,
Le piler, this is what it looks like. So, on va montrer, non?
So, get toutes épices là.
Get toutes épices pilées, toutes ensemble. Et puis, mettez dans mon riz. I put some in the codfish. It's salted codfish.
Sometimes the packaging will say bacalao.
Bacalao.
Which is basically salted cod.
And then to be really, really, really rustic and typically Asian, you have to get all the goodies out. So you're gonna use the breadfruit mash.
Yeah, to get what's left.
You don't waste anything. You use that, and then you scrape it out, and all of it goes in there. And we use what we already prepped. Goes in there. And you have to make sure that the lamb veritable is really in there with the salted codfish. I wash my hands.
Can you do that with dinosaur?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
I would love to have it with dinosaur.
So I use 2 eggs. I have to make sure that I whip the egg a little. Just not too much. Oh, that's too much.
Oh, Carel Pedre. Just want to mix it.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to go.
It's ready
to go.
Perfect.
As you do. And why do you add the eggs?
To keep it fluffy and it keeps everything together.
Nice.
Yes.
So it's nice because we're using breadfruit. It's nice and light because the breadfruit is somewhat heavy, and then the eggs makes it very fluffy.
Nice.
See, tout bagaille bien mixé. Ah, j'ai besoin pour être garçon.
Mix it.
Okay.
Garçon fait manger un pile, boy, c'est Carel.
Lately, yes. There's a lot of chefs in those restaurants we were talking about.
So
They are men.
yeah.
Yes.
Is it typically like how the household structures? Est-ce que garçon
No, not kind, not really. In the streets, not really. Garçon al brasser l'autre bagaille, but but it's really good.
But I notice people eat out a lot.
Yeah. The thing is that it's just because it's so expensive to cook at home.
It is.
And it's really easy for someone to get a dish in the street for some good or something good or something.
That is crazy.
Instead of cooking, you know.
Who would have thought that it would be cheaper
To buy ready cooked.
And one other thing, you can't really conserve food here.
Yes.
So that's one other problem. In the States, you might cook something for the week or I don't know how long it's gonna last. But here it's not. It's not
I think we're all set. This is what it looks like.
You did a beautiful job.
See guys?
So you want it all mixed together.
Want it all mixed.
So
and I really, really wanted to keep it authentic. And usually you use some flour. What my grandmother taught me is just you put the flour in there. And what I'm using, it can be found in Haiti. It's produit lacaille. we're using everything that's from Haiti. We're not importing anything, so everything's from Haiti. This is farine lame véritable, which is breadfruit flour. What I do, open it, put a little bit in the cup. It's in there. And then take some, like, what size?
Just to make the bullet.
Yeah, just you make a small bowl, so about this much, and then you put it in the cup. And this is the trick. You roll the cup.
Ah, the two the shape line already has
You roll
the
the
shape,
cup,
ball.
and then
Wow!
Perfect little round ball.
perfect little long ball, and then we're gonna keep going until we get like
Let's do
10
it.
to 20 of those.
Perfect.
So these are your plantains. They've been frying about like 5 minutes now.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, you just want them cooked. Back in the day, like people would like throw some water in there so you could
So
cook it
faster.
But you don't need to do that. So just leave them if your fire is at the right level.
Check you out.
You don't need to
Yes.
do that.
You had
So
a
what
little
we're
more?
gonna do?
Yeah.
As we need more, we add more. Alright.
Pour bel travail l'autre bois, oui.
Have the bouillon.
On va commencer pour eux. On fait un petit peu de temps au fond, ouais.
Sure.
So basically, what
Maybe you hire me as assistant chef sometime soon.
La radio,
bouillon.
on fatigue la radio.
Oh, when I'm cooking the matiga.
Vous pouvez sortir part-time dans notre trip, yo. Mettez le pèse.
Oh no, really? I didn't know that actually.
Ah, my grandmother taught me that. So we don't have to touch it.
Yeah, you don't have
and
to
you don't
touch
get
it.
all
Yes,
dirty
yes,
with
that's it.
flour.
Yeah, and it looks better.
Yeah.
Way better.
And this is what you're going. I like to make them really flat.
Me too.
Ça so pèse banan. Mais la black pas toujours get pèse, so find any flat things you can. Sometimes I'll put it against
Two
the
plates,
counter
yeah.
and just flatten it out,
Yeah.
okay? You don't always have to think. But get to besoin pèse banan, so to acheter. So we're gonna keep doing that as well. Ou déjà prend Carel, so ma pèse banan de
Pèse
pour
banan.
Oh, yeah.
Ma
Put
pèse
it in the
banan.
too.
Pas qu'on peut se battre déjà.
Si frittata c'est after problem. I can do that.
Okay?
So actually,
We're gonna do that.
you really make it easy for me to be here in Babaret like nul.
Efficace.
Pas
on va
préparer
faire
une
des
vidéo.
vidéos.
Non, ça fait fait tout manger ta tout qu'on a fait nous fil courant. Tout le petit manger pour tout le monde. But hey, chaleur. Ma
Ouais.
souhait,
Mais
ouais.
ça le, ouais.
Non, la plaine c'est.
Parce que moi yo pour courant.
Mais
So a lot of people have inverters. So explain this the electricity.
The electricity
thing.
problem
Thank
is
you.
simple. It's like you don't know when you're gonna have electricity at home. You never know.
it's like playing the
You
lottery.
never know. Yes, it's like playing the lottery. So you never know. So
Okay,
when
so
you have it, you don't know when they're gonna take it back. So when you're gonna put you in the blackout. So most of the people get inverter, which is how the charge the battery and the battery give electricity
Oh,
to
so
the
now
house.
when they take the
Yeah, so when
they
they give electricity, they charge the battery with the inverter, and when there's no electricity, they use the inverter to have electricity.
So on a typical day, how many hours of electricity do they actually give?
It depends. During the day, no, I think, let's say, they mostly give you electricity in Haiti at night. So, like,
Why is that?
a big,
Est-ce que mon gars pas fait manger?
maybe, yeah, pagé courant. So
Pagé
that's why. I don't know really, because there's a lot of things happening with the electricity department here in Haiti, and for me, it could be way better if they could tell you when
So you know the
have
specific
electricity.
hours, so
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
structure
they could
around
use
that.
You can do that.
So they do it, it's random.
It's
It's so random. You can have it for 3 nights in a row, and you spend 1 week without seeing it.
Wow.
We had this happen to us in Ocab. We had it every 2 hours. It was like, yeah, it's on. No, it's on.
Yeah. That's what it is. But there's a lot of electricity problem here.
Okay.
One of the biggest problems of the electricity is that people in Haiti don't really pay for electricity.
They don't.
Since we don't really have it, so
Consistent.
you consistently, so they don't feel the need to pay for it.
I heard of something DAH or what's those letters? DAH.
EDH, yeah, electricity,
Electricity,
of Haiti. Electricity
So
of Haiti.
what is that department?
Department is the what I could say is the is the institution in the government dealing with all electricity matters here. So that they're the one giving you electricity, they're the one collecting the money from electricity, they're the one buying everything to run that.
Yo, when Haiti, no sué comme bouki.
Yeah, but it's good, it's good, it's good.
Keep them sexy, sexy, mes amis. Et ça fait qu'on mange tout grillot ça. Il y a deux viandes nouvelles dans la
Y a
rue.
machine au soleil chaud.
There's a lot of food in la rue.
Yeah, but they pas même ça pour tout plus. Parce que we visited the north, nous visited Saint-Marc, we visited Gonaïves, nous fait tout manger, tout
Nous manger hèche, nous faisons plateau central, nous passons mirbalais, nous passons pédi.
But everywhere, manger rules.
I'm gonna do that.
See how easy it is, right?
Surprise, Tanya.
Oh, ça fait.
See, I'm glad.
Nous avons des matériaux pour faire, pour
And it's so easy.
Tanya, you have to thank us when he makes it,
Definitely.
I've done.
Oh, yeah.
So she's a pastry chef. I can't wait to
Yeah,
meet
sure.
her.
No, we need some cake.
Nous pas que j'aime manger au bon dessert.
Depuis fini.
Et me caler samedi.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go here.
Presque fini.
Well, actually, we had some cake at that party we went to.
Oh, that was good.
Went to a funeral party. We had a cake, I don't remember the name, but
Yes, we're part of Madame Béliard.
yes, we had cake from
Is she
there.
a pastry person here?
No, it's like the biggest pastry shop in Haiti.
Really?
They're located in Pétionville. Yeah.
Yeah, we went by there yesterday, I think, when we were going to Kinstop.
Oh, we did go by there.
Yeah.
At Kinstop?
Yeah, we
You
went
see the
by
Russian free time?
there.
Right?
Yeah, we went to 3 decks.
Toadek.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 decks.
Yeah, but actually, I didn't know if you taste that what they did with the breadfruit.
No, I
They
haven't.
have something called vagalam, and what they did, they put some fish inside of the lamb vegetable.
Voilà. You see, that's the kind
That sounds
to me,
yummy.
that's what you do.
Yeah,
with
and
the
it's
cuisine. You take-
amazing.
You take something that's typically Asian
Yeah.
and then infuse it with something else.
They
right?
give you a poisson good sale right inside of it.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
It's amazing. It's
So, remember,
amazing.
dans New York,
Okay.
le fruit, qu'on y a que nous.
Passez l'outil de l'eau.
Pas sorti de l'eau sel parce que c'est qu'on y a un goût en plein l'autre.
Ah, ok.
Yeah,
Parce que l'outil j'aime pareil, on va utiliser mes ça parce que je fais pas les cheveux. Nous pesons, on va laguer.
Attention.
Attention, déplacer. Asian food can be dangerous.
Tana, don't fed in here.
Do try
Don't
this.
fed in here. See? The last one.
Yay! Roll and I drop. Make. Sizzle! And you just drop them. And a lot of people think this is so complicated. That's why we made this a little bit fast. We want to come, he has to get back to his wife. Elle mange le péché parce que Carel dit pas fait manger. And then that's what we're gonna do.
And one thing Nadege and I were talking about before, it's better to fry your vegetable first. You don't want to use the oil and fry your meatball in case someone is vegetarian. So they can just have the plantain without having to use the meatball. So you use the oil to fry your vegetable first.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's always the same thing. If you're prepping, cut up your vegetables, then you clean your meat. So we're gonna let these fry a second, and then we'll come right back. Ouais, j'aime bien une belle couleur belle. C'est toujours un sucre qui fait
Oui.
ça.
Qui fait ça,
On est toujours dit, j'ai un sucre, gives nice color,
Color.
like belle couleur.
Yum.
So even with meat, especially when Haitians are making fried meats, they like to definitely add a little sour orange. It gives it that nice golden color as opposed to that just fried
Fried
color.
color, yeah.
Yeah.
See? So that's our banane, Véronique. Boulette yo prêt?
Boulette, you prêt?
Qui genre? Faut faire avec mon autre nom pour lui.
Croquette.
Croquette de morue.
de morue.
Croquette de morue.
So, souvent, dans les restaurants, ouais, croquette de morue, c'est ça.
C'est boulette.
So now,
So when you have made boulette morue, you're gonna add them on. Space them out a little bit because we have to turn them and we have to make sure that they are really golden brown.
Et puis, pas coller tout.
Ou pas coller.
and it doesn't really take long to cook because you,
No, it doesn't
you
because-
pre-boiled everything.
L'âme non cuite, morue en cuite. So it doesn't take that long. As long as you have that nice golden color, you're ready to go. And that should be enough.
It was hard for us to find the lamb véritable too because
Yes,
it's not really
it's not in
It's not a
season.
season,
in
yeah.
season. We had to go all the way to Croix-des-Bouquets.
Yeah, dans le marché à pied, nous fait prix.
You've been doing a lot
Oh,
of things.
yeah.
Nous fait
It's
plus.
like, oh oui, oh, ça c'est $7. Bon, on pour $5. Yeah, we
Nous
good.
parlez pas l'anglais, non?
Non,
non.
non, c'est vrai. Tout ça pour créer un nous la terre. Pour nous faire bargain à marché.
That's the secret.
Bargain. We didn't buy one
Yeah.
thing full price.
Non.
Yeah.
We bought
Mais toujours dit, nous, depuis qu'on a venu, on connaît nos diaspora, c'est vrai?
No, I don't think
People say
so.
that they can
I
tell.
don't think that will. I don't think.
I don't think so, parce que nous voyons tout le monde ressemble le même genre.
Retire bling bling, you parle bon créole ou avec bon prix.
No, that's all.
If you have the
it
bling bling, then you speak English, langoulou.
Oh, she.
takes. So let's let this fry and then that's it.
Look at this. See, beautiful. We take them out, put them in a paper towel so we can drain the excess oil. Ah, quand on buy you, il a pas quoi s'il va faire manger, mais on connaît.
I was being shy.
Look at you.
Kyle, it's
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's carnival season here, yeah.
So just you are looking for that golden color.
Yes.
Yes.
Ça va passer, non, pour nous tout. That's
That's
We're gonna
Yeah,
add
we're
the
gonna
rest.
add more.
Okay, let me-
Yeah, we'll add the rest.
Let me
I'll
do that.
She's gonna show-
Let me do that.
You do it? Okay.
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Okay,
And in the meanwhile, guys, I'm gonna make some citronnade. So we use citron from Haiti, really organic but really small. So I had to use I had to use like 12 of them to
Yeah.
get this amount of juice. So in Haiti, you don't make citronnade without some essence. You're not making citronnade. Some essence is a must, and we got the stuff from home. We didn't get the almond extract, we got the white vanilla, so it's gonna taste so yummy. And even more important, organic brown sugar. We use everything organic. See the grain? It's so big, but so yummy and so good for you. So what we do, we pour sugar. Because it's so big, we're gonna add it first so we can have some time to melt. And there's ice in the pot. So we add our sugar, all of it.
Kyle, well, that's it.
And then we had a cup of lime juice. And then to each cup of lime juice, you add 4 cups of water, which we already measured, but we have to do this true Asian way, not to waste anything.
I say pas mes yeux. Oh, après ça.
Oh, good citron. And then pour it out. And that's 4 cups of water. Secret citronnade haïtien.
Citronnade la rue.
So usually a lot of people don't like it with a lot of extract, but some people do. But I'm gonna use use this as my measure, but we'll send you exact measurement. 1, 2, and 3.
Your job
Okay,
is
Kyle,
here.
what's it?
Brassé, Kyle, brassé. Mouille à brassé dans la Lyon. I was asking earlier, it's carnival season here.
Yeah, it's carnival season, and there's a lot of things going on the radio. A lot of bands and artists are putting up their carnival meringues and.
Explain, what's the vibe here in Haiti during carnival?
Carnival is the
Explain.
biggest. It's the biggest party in Haiti. As a matter of fact, we have 2 carnivals a year
Really?
for the past 2 years.
So is that the regular carnival and carnival?
We have the
des
regular
Fleurs?
Carnival, yes, and Carnival des Fleurs. So, President Martelly came up with that amazing idea to bring the national carnival in different cities every year. And it was Okai, Cap Haitian last year, and this year is Gonaïve. And it's really good. And I think that a lot of people are going to Gonaïve for the Lalo. Because, you
But a
know.
lot of people say Gonaïve is small. Like they don't have a lot of.
There's
a lot of roads. Is that an issue or no, not really?
It's not really an issue because what you need to understand as well is like, of course, there are a lot of people coming from other cities who wants to go to Gonaïve, but Gonaïve itself can hold. You know, it's like when you have every people from Gonaïve participating in the carnival. There's a lot of people as well. So in terms of crowd, there's no worries about that. But the thing with Haiti is just because since it's something new, the towns are never ready to welcome a lot of people. And we saw that Okai and Cape Haitian, and it's gonna be the same thing in Gonaïve. You won't find hotel, so we will stay at a friend's house or somewhere else and enjoy the carnival. But other things with that is like when you're in Cape Haitian, you can go and visit the Citadel. When you're in Okai, you can go and go to Port Salut and go all the way to Les Iwa and stuff. But in Gonaïve now, it's a different type of thing, and I think it's the opportunity for Haiti to really get closer to our culture in terms of like, because there's three big what they call lac mystique in the Artibonite area. So I think that they will promote that. So I think that they will just real cultural. So you can go to the carnival and go visit and see what is it to be a vaudouisan or how things are going on in the lac. And I think it's amazing, and we don't really need to go to the beach side every year, and I think that is something different this year, and Gonaïve is certainly ready to welcome everybody. So I'll be there and enjoy.
I wish I could come back, but
come.
We'll try. No promises.
But everything is pretty much ready. So we're gonna clean here up, right? We're going to clean up here, and then we'll be right back. We'll do our plating, and we'll say our final words with Carel. So talk to you soon.
It's already good. I can smell that.
Our table is clean, and we're back with Carel Pedre.
Pedre.
I feel like Eartha Kitt. So we're here. We're going to plate up our meal, and we can eat. Good.
No, même tout.
Eu swim.
Fais pas en pile.
Yeah.
Il travaille.
Au travail.
Allez, c'est fine. Ma depuis gros plat là.
Carel.
Mélanger
mourir avec l'âme.
Ou laguer mon
Bien sûr. Bien sûr.
Oh non, travail. N'a filo. So we're going to plate. Plating is very important.
What we have here?
Very important. Oh,
We're using mango leaves because we're in Haiti, and then we find
La Plaine.
mango leaves
In La Plaine,
and
there's a lot of
on top of it. So we're using mango leaves because we can find it anywhere. So what we do, we wash it real well, and then we use it to plate our food.
Oh, Carel
See,
Carel, come back, yo. Carel, you holding out on me? And then like this, I was Yapshita. Nobody like it. Because plating, people always ask us about questions about plating. You toujours demandé, how do you plate? What do you do?
You go with the flow.
You go with the flow. We're eating all on one plate. This is kind of like a free tie. We're basically sitting in the yard eating away. But I'm back when I make it to the yard. I'm going to eat.
They're not going to make it to the yard.
Avec chaleur ça, on commence à vider cette grenade là.
Ma fête banane. Combien de bananes vous voulez, Véronique?
Un, deux.
Oh, la fête, vous voulez 7.
Vous voulez 7, pas les 7
Et où
là.
I don't know.
On va quitter manger beaucoup, hein?
Ah,
Hay plat fanou?
quoi là?
Oui, ça plat
Écoute.
Eh mais, ça crête.
Ça nous passe, nous aimons plat.
Vous devez voir.
Looking good.
Vous devez voir.
I believe in simplicity when I plate, so my besoin is trop.
That's good.
We have the color, we have a lot of yellow on the plate, so that's why the green is good.
I don't know.
Oh, très bien.
If you were raised in Haiti, you would know the tika water.
Oui!
It's good.
C'est vrai?
Avec courant. So, the tika water.
This is our citronnade.
So, Carel.
Oh, so good. Can I take a picture of it?
Oh oui, oh sure.
I have to.
Il fait photo. Ça veut dire I did a good job.
I said yo, it's so amazing.
Oh, pickles. Non, pas ça.
Mais,
normalement, pickles, non. On met sur côté, mais on met dans mi-temps. Because we're going to use it as part of our garnishing.
Yeah.
So, we ajoute l'autre petit couleur.
Oh, no.
We added more color.
Looking good.
Right there. Belle bagaille.
Pour notre photo, qu'on y a que bien piqué.
Ça, il fait photo pour nous ensure pour nous manger.
You did good.
Let's toast to Carel.
So, Carel a fait photo.
He's 1 in a million radio show.
Thank you.
Hopefully, I'll come on your show soon.
You have to come
You
in my
have
show.
to.
Yeah.
Manger?
Of course, we're gonna talk about food. Let's let's have a show after you air this.
Okay.
And that would be way better.
Ok, bon
So
mwen
people
goûte.
can know that I had an experience with you cooking with you.
Mba katon nan, mwen goûte we.
Bon appétit.
L'oriente bien desalé. So,
Really good.
yon ti goût douce.
It's really good.
So next time, enjoy.